I'm Ms. Hernandez. I'm your One-Sheet Digital Learning Coach. And in this video, I'm going to show you what Wakelet is, what it does, and how you can use it in your classroom. And yeah, I'm going to take you through a brief, quick tutorial. So right here on the screen, you can see Wakelet. Wakelet is pretty much, if I go to one of them, it's a way to share information with others, share your resources all in one place. And in Wakelet, they call it collections, which is really cool. And you can basically create these collections that are accessible to other people, and you could post them wherever you need to post them. I've been playing with it for the past couple months, and I am in love with it. Wakelet is completely free. They're updating for classroom accounts for students, and they're always continuously learning and growing with educator input. So if you haven't checked out Wakelet yet, definitely check it out because I love it. And I'm going to take you through why I love it a little bit more. On the digital learning site, I do have here, let me go ahead and change my mouse. Okay, so if you go to the digital learning site that I have set up and you go to resources, Wakelet, you'll go ahead and be taken to the teacher guide of how to get started. But I'm going to walk you through a little bit of that right now. So when you're in Wakelet, or the teacher guide, it does take you through what it is. I've already kind of told you what it is. When you sign up, go ahead and sign up using your Continue with Google account. I do that for everything. It's the easiest way to do it. Like I've said, it's completely free, and they call their stuff collections. So creating a collection is awesome, and it's where the magic happens. You can also include bookmarks. So if you're tired of like the very top of your screen being all those bookmarks and you're like, oh my God, there's so many. Wakelet can do its own bookmarks, and they don't have to be in Google. They can be other places as well. You can also create a shared space in case you have multiple collections you want to share in one space with everybody, whether it be your peers, other educators, teachers, what have you. So let's go ahead. I'm going to take you through the steps of how to create your first collection. So I'm going to go back to Wakelet. Okay, so I'm going to go back to, this is just an example of templates I've been sharing in my station rotation Wakelet. And as you can see, I can invite others to join in and collaborate with me. I can go back and edit it, and I can also share the collection with other people. So it's pretty cool to see. Again, I can like it, share, invite collaborators, or edit this Wakelet itself. But for this case, I'm going to go to Home. And we're going to go ahead and in Home, here on the left-hand side, you'll see Collections, Bookmark Group Collections. Right here, I'm going to create a new collection. At the beginning, you can add a cover image. So if you have an image on your computer, you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and add an image from my computer, or you can choose from the library. So you can also choose from the library, and they have some pre-done ones, and you can search for one. I'm going to add this pretty one. Okay, it's going to go through its processing. After you do that, you're going to enter a title for your collection. So I'm just going to name this one Test. And then a description for your collection. So in this one, the cover popped up. I named it. I went ahead and started typing a description. Now the plus is where you're going to see the magic and actually add things. If I click plus, you can copy and paste a web address into that section. So how I would do that is I would go to the top of the web page. Let's say I want to share this one. I would copy it. I would go here, and I would paste it in. And then as it's pasting in, it's going to go ahead and process through what it's doing. Okay, so as you can see, once it processed through, I went ahead and added the site. I also added another one just to test it out and show you can add multiple. And then here you can see you can move up to the top, move to the bottom, or switch it around however you choose. You can also edit or just delete that if you don't want it. And then you could just keep adding. So the plus sides are always on the left, so you'll just keep adding it as you go. And you have a lot of options. You can add text, you can add an image, you can bookmark it to your Wakelet collection, you can do a PDF. And then in apps, you have all these other choices as well. So there's a lot of things you can share in a collection. Once you get done with that, you can go ahead and I'll show you how to save it. Okay. So how to save it, like I said, you have all these things of how you can add things. To save it, you'll see up here at the top, you have your top right hand corner, your changes will be processing as it goes. If it goes a little slow, just give it some time or go ahead and refresh the page. It will try its best to keep up with the pace that you're working at. Here at the top left, you'll see your widget for the settings where you can change the appearance, sharing, and collaboration, or you could just delete the collection altogether. You can also invite your collaborators here at the top left as well. So if you click invite, you would see all your collaborators. You can do it through a link or code, or you can actually have a username or email if you have that. And then another thing is the top right. If you're going to want it public, you can put public so everybody on Wakelet can see it. Or if you're trying to post this Wakelet collection on a site, like a Google site or somewhere else, you can do that as well. Make it public. Unlisted means anybody who has a direct link can see it, and then private means only you can see it. So you pick that option, and then for this one, I'll pick unlisted. And then you would click done, and once you click done, it'll run through and save. So once you click done, you could kind of preview what it looks like, your Wakelet. If you ever want to change it, go back to the edit. You can change how it looks. Let me go back real quick and show you. So here, where it says change layout, you can go ahead and change the layout to either compact view, grid view, or mood board, and that changes how it looks a little bit. Click done. And you can kind of see it changes how it looks. Let me go ahead and get out. Okay. And then another thing you could do is you can also, right here where it says share this collection, if you click it, you'll see all these options of where you can share it. So you can share it at multiple locations. They really are into something called app smashing, where they collaborate with a bunch of apps. You can even export the collection as a PDF if you need to. My favorite is this embed. You can embed the collection, and you have options of how to change the layout even in here. And once you like it and you've previewed it, you copy the embed code, and you can take that code and put it wherever you want it. So you can put that, let's say I've tested it out. You can embed the code into the embed feature within Google Sites. So you can share the collection on Google Sites directly, and you can also even do it in Schoology. So I will create videos of how to actually embed the code in Schoology and or in a Google site in a separate video. This one was just to get you started. I hope you like it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope it helps. Thanks.